Yeah. There are other, there were more options for channels I can add on here, but a bit of time, I think. Oh, already started to add, so um, I'll have that in 4 minutes. For everything. All right. Oh, hey, Abson. Thanks for the follow. So, okay. Yeah, we were playing a little bit earlier and got all the resources we needed. Found where the comets were. Um, had to do a little flying around in order for it to actually show up in my UI. So that's where the part where you have the all the items or all the objects in your vicinity listed out. That's very critical. So, ideally, they're working on that for the final game. All right, let's see where my storage is. I don't know if it's in the same spot. Oh, here. I'll just stop right there. All right. Let's open up. And so to build, I need carbon weave, printed circuits, and thermal composite. So I'll take the thermal composites, weave. Yeah, the weave. Yeah. Oh. Just take 10 then. There. Yeah, so I guess this has a lot of mass in it. That makes sense considering all the ore that I took to get it. Alright, so no shield, no armor. I got more fuel now, so less danger for that one. Now, I'll need to find another system. I think I was looking at something nearby. I forgot where I went. Or do I just stay here? I mean, this was my starting point. Yeah, 3 records found. So I'll jump using the jump drive. I do like how that visual does that. Oh, so I'm right near a planet. Cool. Um, that's pretty neat. So actually, let me look at the tech map for this, or the system map. Yeah, so I'm near a planet right now. Now let's see. There's a derelict quarry, stone cluster. Oh. Got a little ad break right now, so we'll hold off for a bit. Okay. So everyone should be back now. I was about to say, so I need to look for an L point, Lagrange point. Let's see where the best spot to be. Like I'm in the planet over here, but I imagine I want to be close to certain resources. Got some a derelict here, some ruins. Makes me think. Well, there's really there's stuff everywhere around here. And there's a rift over here, so every system seems to have a rift, so maybe they'll come play as a. All right, maybe I'll pick this one. I don't know if there's something that's particularly important about having it near a planet as opposed to having it within a shorter warp span of. Oh. You got multiple anchor points over here. Now I kind of think I want to have it in the planet. Let me pull that up. I imagine I would be able to just. Okay, yeah, there's multiple planets here. There's a moon. No, this is a planet, multiple moons, I mean. Yeah, let's warp here. Actually a bit a ways away from the planet. So from here, many other anchor points are there around here? I mean, do I want to pick something right here? Well, 445, or, well, I guess they're all pretty big distance anyway. 444, 439. I guess they're all pretty equidistant from each other. As I would say, would be best to be closer to the warp spot or further away, because otherwise other players will just come in. So you want to be closer to the planet, so I'll pick this one. I guess either way, if I'm... Oh, that was fast. So either way, I would end up just warping to that location anyway, right? So see where I could build here. Oh, let's see if I can select it and place it. All right. So build network node, L points contain this build network node, continue. Connection restored, L point claimed, access to assemblies expanded, new seed of civilization planted, potential springs forth, wake eternally. Okay. I think that's it in terms of the tutorial now. So from here, yeah, now I'll have a lot of different options here. So, fuel assembly, establish your base with network node, stabilizes, fuels other structures in its range, must be placed at an unclaimed anchor point. Once built, you can set it as a home base. Well, yeah, I only have one here, so... Edit assembly. Say Sparta. Section successful. Ash? Is this Web 3? Is that how these are being saved? That's interesting. Your home base, supported fuel. So, grade DM, U1 fuel. EU 90, okay. Set the burn rates, okay. Interesting. So now in this publish the assembly location. I think this is a Web3 application. Let me look something up a bit. Yeah. So to secure the in-game assets and save them for each player, it stores them in the blockchain. That's interesting. I mean, that's a useful use for the blockchain, so that you know that it's secure and that um it's the same for everybody. All right, sounds good. Um, what do I do with this now? Inventory. Do I this over? I do. But so this is a part where I don't have anything to do here, so yeah, I guess I gotta just figure it out myself. Well, let's look at the build menu now. So I've got the network node. Field churn is a deployable anchor that fixes a signature to the exact point of space for which intended to return. Lack stabilizing thrusters and are inherently unstable, gradually degrading and drifting out of orbit. Refinery, field printer, field storage. So these I know already. Industry, you've got a nursery here. Building foam for that. Mini printer. Okay. Heavy printer. Refinery. Heavy refinery. Mini berth. Okay, so the berth is a shipyard. Storage. 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 Heavy storage. Storing shells and transferring between them. Shelter. Heavy shelter. Defense turrets. We can create mini gates and heavy gates. It's interesting. Okay. Decorative monoliths. Rainmakers. Okay. Alright. So this is a start. I think I need to add fuel to it for it to be online, but I'll trying to figure out how. Oh, maybe because I don't have any extra fuel in here. So maybe I need to create some. Let me head back to my storage. I wonder if I should. I wonder if I should move some of this stuff over. I don't want to have to rebuild it, but well, let's see. Am I even close to where I'm supposed to be? Oh yeah. I'm not. pull up what I have here. Let's pull up the refinery. Water, ice. So I can make some fuel. Can I? Do I have enough? Yeah, I do. Great. So let's try this out. I at least start it off and see if that triggers something else that I need to do. Put that back into storage, put that in my cargo hold. All right. Then yeah, I guess I'll head back to the node. Glad I refueled. Thin. Yeah, because we don't have gates right now, so basically I just have to jump. Okay. Now I should be able to drop something in here. There you go. Okay. Yeah, start. Burn single unit, online and generating energy. Great. Base stabilizes fuels other structures. So, now what do I do with this? Or it still says offline. Publish assembly location. This will reveals the assembly's location to all players. Oh, no, I'm not gonna do that just yet. Track, set destination. Set destination. Capacity, behavior, assembly ID. Okay. Full time remaining 1 day. Alright, so this will at least run whatever structures that I'm doing for 1 day. I'm not gonna get used to that. Welcome back. Actually, 1 second. Need more water. Okay. All right. So, yeah, we interacted with this, added some F1 fuel to it, burning single unit. So it's generating power, it seems. Although it looks like it's already gone through all the fuel. So I guess now we would see if we could build all this other stuff now. This requires printed circuits, which I have. Try to put this right next to it. Oh, it's too close. Required to begin construction. Oh, deposit that. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, to approach it. Um, hmm. Let's do again. Oh, it's a deployable anchor. I didn't that. Dismantle. Cargo container here. Take that. Oh, yeah, that was what I created. Hmm. So I guess maybe I should. What else can I build right now? Yeah, I have to put it outside of the node. So this is interesting. This is different from the way I've been building previously, because now I just place all the structures and deposit uh, stuff to actually build it. But I could at least have the placement of it in there. So that's actually a little more convenient. So yeah, let's see what I could do here. I could just plug. Wait, not like that. Cancel. Um, I could just plug this in here. Get a little closer. Build that. Um, build refinery. Build printer. Sure. That, but shouldn't I a bit closer? Okay. Field storage here. So this is a smaller storage. I'm wondering, should I? This is. Hmm, what that's supposed to. Anyway. Yeah, I could keep these over here, but overall, I want to eventually build some other stuff, like shells. Offer small scale industry services. How's that different from a field printer, though? If I just get rid of that printer and put this one in here? Wait, mini printer, printer. Heavy printer. Refinery. Yeah, I guess this is like the medium level stuff. Okay. Yeah, so then maybe I should focus more on these than the field items then. Right. Um yeah, I was just gonna place these in here. 'Cause eventually I'll go to my old location and just break these up or break those up. Um or maybe I should keep those and just have a second one here. Cause I guess from where I'm at, there might be some good spots here anyway. field refinery, refuge, field printer, field storage. So by the way, welcome Strictly Business. Have you been playing this trial already? It sounds like. What do you think of it so far? So now I need to, maybe locally, I'll find some feldspar here. Derelict inner stone cluster. Now let's just warp to it and see. Yeah, I started it on Friday. So yeah, I got around to finally finishing up the tutorial now. And so mostly just you know, finding my way around here. It's like slag, I think was, hold on. It does take a while for things to pop up on the screen as after you warp. Char, that's what I needed. Yeah, feldspar. So I'll lock on that. Approach. There's some slag here, an ingot, and a char. That's good to know. I want to ideally just find everything in this system instead of going back to the system I was playing the tutorial at. I'm gonna try to build everything back up before I burn through too much fuel. So other than this, what else have you been playing? Have you played Vanguard when the trial came out for that? Or I think you need Omega to play that, right? Oh, yeah, I do have. There should be a button to. Okay, stack all. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's what it felt like. At one point, I worked for a mining corp, and yeah, it was good amount of ISK that you could get with that, and I, we did some sort of like ship duels. You get a cheap ship and duel each other. But yeah, then that stuff got busy, so I didn't get around to it. And then I think by the time I got back to it, the whole corp was defunct. So don't know what happened with that. Oh, we'll get an ad in about 10 seconds, so I'll give a little warning about that one. I do like that you could maneuver around like this. Yeah. Thanks for the follow. Oh. Okay, so Twitch is got another ad now. Hey again. Yeah, let me know if the stream is back up. I just got affiliate recently, so not used to the ads. Still trying to figure that out of when to stop and when to keep talking. But yeah, it looks like I'll need to utilize the field items for now, because whatever I make with these field refineries, I can use to then build these bigger items. Yeah, because I'll need printed circuits and reinforced alloys, so I'll need to refine those. As for the storage, I could drop all this stuff in there. So now that I have something in here, I could probably go to my old storage and drop all that off. Or pick all that up and drop it off over here. For this one, platinum, palladium matrix. So I'll need. What is that one? Wish the info tab was in here. Okay. So it should be in here at least. There it is. Yeah, the info tab. So that I need slag, which is oh yeah, thanks for mentioning that now. So that's actually right where I was previously. When I was looking for the other items here. So in stone cluster, there should be a bunch of slag there. And notice that now all of these items are showing up on my list where before they weren't. Once I built one of them, all of a sudden all the others showed up on the list. Yeah, eventually I'll want to find a comet so I can make some D1 fuel. And where was it? There it was. Yeah, because even online, you'll get a list of all the objects that are within a certain radius. You don't see that here, which is kind of odd. Maybe they're still working on that. Fuel should be my biggest priority, and because I tend to get impatient and burn through it a lot. I did a lot of them. I reported some. Yeah, at one point when I built this ship, you see how I have the hop in the number 3 section. When I first added it in, there was nothing there. It didn't show anything, so I kept clicking the hull repair, thinking it was the hop, because it said hop when I hovered over it. And then I realized by just selecting 3 that made me actually accelerate with the hop. So it was sort of guesswork of whether it was ready or not. So I sent screenshots, I reported that one. But yeah, with a game like this, especially if you play EVE Online, UI is number 1. Yeah, it might be a caching issue or something. But yeah, as I mentioned, the latest one I just ran into is I pre-built all of these items near my network node, and it didn't show anything in there until I built one of them, the storage. Then all of a sudden, it all populated. Yeah, definitely. I mean, the UI is... It could just not have a screen. You could just have just UI menus covering your whole screen, and that's how you play the game. So, yeah, it's a little tricky when the UI is not that fleshed out yet. But yeah, but overall, the concept is fun. Alright. Now I'll head back to my storage. And yeah, I'll need to explore around the system to find some comets. Yeah, I mean, as you see, I'm sort of not really using the manual controls. I'm just selecting items and approaching. So I just prefer to play it like I play EVE. Okay, field storage. So I've got this now. Palladium. I like that it'll just select where you have it, and then you could just select max amount. So you don't have to fumble around where you have it in your storage or if you have it in your chip. So that's good. Although with um, the refinery, for example, I don't like that if I have leftover input items that I have to withdraw it in order to select something else. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would just usually just see if my radar picks up something and then I would just approach it. Um yeah, it seems like if it's not within the distance, I won't see it on my UI at all. The indicators, so I would just have to uh hit a hop and just keep going until it eventually pops up. And that's why having that menu of all of the different objects and ships and stuff um, within your vicinity is very helpful. All right, so field printer, don't have any of those yet. I should, I really should just go to my storage because I probably have a bunch of that there in the other location. Let me make sure my current inventory is not full. Yeah. So this one doesn't have anything. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'm gonna end up having to do it anyway, so. I imagine the jump effect will be a little more fleshed out, but I like how kind of like uh sort of like moves in like that with that animation. Reminds me of 90s sci-fi shows. Okay, so warp to my storage. So this is very similar to where you go to a gate and you still have to warp to your location. Which did see you can build gates. I imagine as this gets bigger and more people start playing, you'll start seeing some gates around that are guarded and everything like that. So, and you might have tools and stuff, and that's how you get your your items and stuff. All right, so let me see what I could start pulling in here. Yeah, I just have like a little bit of everything. Well, just try that. Yeah, not enough. All right, so I'll leave the platinum in there right now. I'll just take the rest of the smaller stuff. So the water, the silica grains, okay. Got a bunch of that and the iron stuff, so. The reinforced stuff, I can... Right, maybe I should take these items instead. These were a quest item, so I could drop that off. I just realized I have some unstable fuel I could use. Oh, that is in my ship though, so I would drop that off. Yeah, this stuff I might need to use for building. What else? The field. Where is it? This one. let's see what items I'll need to produce. Hydrocarbon residue, silica grain, so I will need those for printed circuits. True. Yeah. Well, right now I'm using D1 fuel. Yeah, how did I end up with unstable fuel and I didn't use it? Or maybe not. Toggle fuel selection. Yeah, it's in my inventory, but it doesn't show up. Maybe I have to use up all this fuel in order for this item to show up. We have carbon weave, reinforced alloys, printed circuits. So that can be used for building the tier 1 structures. So. Oh, thanks for the sub. Actually, I think you're my first sub. And thanks for subbing with Prime. Yeah, that's awesome. As I said, I just got affiliate recently, so you're actually the first one. I wonder if you get an icon. Oh yeah, you'll just get a Prime symbol right now. But I think you might get a first one in there. Nice. Hope you enjoy the emotes. All right. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, I'll need the silica grains. I'll need the hydrocarbon residue. Colon, platinum, palladium matrix. I already have a bunch of that in there already. Oh, okay. So I have the reflex right now. Yeah, so that maybe I just pulled out all that stuff from my old ship and then plugged it in here. So then I could just toss that then if I could only use it in a wind. Stack button on that one. Water ice I'll take with me even though I won't have enough to make fuel. So we'll see. And then I'll just add whatever amount that is available. Yeah, that filled it up. I'll head back to my other one and drop it off. We'll just truck this stuff over to my main base now. Although yeah, that water, I probably should make some fuel. Fuel printer, site. Yeah, other than Eve, what do you like to play? How the scale of the network node sort of like shows up when I get out of warp. All right, so just take all this stuff. Yeah, I can get rid of all of that and put that in the field storage. Oh, nice. Yeah, I played a lot of Call of Duty. I actually have a clip of the first time I won in the gun game. That was pretty fun. That was with the latest Modern Warfare 3, which it was okay. It was okay. I like well, I didn't like the original Modern Warfare 3 either. I like the Modern Warfare 2, 1 and 2 of each of those, but um yeah. I don't know, maybe there's a curse with Modern Warfare 3. All right. So, yeah, I guess I'll just keep going back to my storage and picking all that up. But yeah, what I was playing before this was Marathon, which I've been liking a lot. I played a little Arc Raiders, and yeah, it's the whole like dialogue thing of like trying to see if like that person running up to you is friendly or not, and then they end up shooting you in the back. I was like not into that. So I played a little bit of it, but then got distracted with other games. But when Marathon came up, I was like, okay, I like Bungie. I've played a lot of Halo, a lot of Destiny, so I thought maybe it'll have that vibe. And yeah, it did. It does feel very much like that. Yeah, that's definitely it. I think when I was pretty much playing the same thing over and over on the same maps, that's when I got bored of it. But the nice thing about Marathon is you have these different factions, so they all have different contracts for you. You'll be in the same maps, but you'll be doing very random different things. So that's a fun thing about it. Where was I? What was I doing? Network node. But yeah, a lot of single player games that I've been playing. Finished up God of War Valhalla a while ago. That was fun. Yeah, just at that point, I was just looking at stuff that I already had in my inventory, so I wanted to make sure or not my inventory, in my library that I haven't started yet. So I figured I'll take care of that and finish it up. So now I guess I really do need fuel. All right, let me drop all this off then. So now I need to look for comets, which is mainly around, where was it? Not here. Outer Vestiges. Yeah, all that hopping around between systems uses up a lot of fuel. But this is the part I mean where I basically have to find where the biggest cluster of stuff is and then approach it to potentially find some comets there. I don't know if they set up corporations in here already, but I guess we'll find out. think maybe I need to be within what? Yeah, within 100, and yet the icons won't pop up just yet. I know they're here. Sometimes I'll need to look away in order for them to show up. It's like the main thing is looking for asteroids and collecting resources, and the icons don't show up when you go to them. Need to move up a little further. Or maybe this wasn't the cluster of things I was thinking of. See? Right there. I have to be close enough to lock onto it in order for the icon to show. Yeah, hopefully, because the way this is not sustainable. So hopefully they're actively working on it. Burn a little bit more. See, it's the middle of the blackness, so you can't even see if there's anything over here. It's basically, I just look at my inventory at this point. Yeah, how far do you get with this game? Do you get your own network node and start building, or still in the tutorial side of it? The tutorial was pretty long compared to others, but there's a lot to learn, so. And at some point, those NPC ships started attacking me for no reason. Okay. Yeah, I want to at least get to the point where I can build the tier ones and have them start producing some stuff. Yeah, it was three of those NPC ships that got me. Maybe at some point I'll get some actual weapons for my ship. All right. So I'll have to stay local, so that will burn too much fuel if I go back to my other place. And I can't jump anyway because I don't have enough fuel. Now I wonder if later on they'll incorporate different faction ships. Alright. At least I can interact with them through the menu here. But yeah, I have to click twice on that, and then once it finishes, I can't do anything unless I withdraw everything here. There should be a button to just withdraw everything. ru 18 runs though, so should have a good amount of water. Yeah, at least for this, when converting ore and stuff, the jobs are relatively quick. It's when you get into the bigger items, like when you're building ships, it makes sense for those to take a while. Yeah, in this case, I went through all of it, so no leftovers here. Was it the printer? No, it was the refinery. I had to go back to that one. Select something else. Yeah. Stuff like that where the music just randomly gets dramatic. I figure one of the NPC ships just flew in my vicinity. Okay, that went through everything too. Add that to my reflex. And then... yeah. I've had to do that previously before I moved all this stuff over to oh well, before I built my network node, so I had to do 2 runs to fill it up. I think 3 will max it out, so if only this area had comets. Oh well. But I have to go to the edge, so where was it? This one. Oh yeah, also if I hit F1 to go back to my ship view, I don't get the warp effect anymore. There are many things in which it looks like nothing's happening, but I'm actually warping. Yeah, I just randomly ended up here and I didn't even notice. Yeah. Well, yeah, the entire time I've noticed that it was bugged. And sometimes where I'm like doing this, where I'm approaching the thruster animation doesn't show up either, so it looks like I'm not moving. Overall, the building part's fun. It's just gather resources and build. Nice. It always sounds like you took some damage, even though it's Eve and you really just. Oh. Even though it's even and it really doesn't do anything. So this is a glint asteroid. Yeah, I have to keep moving for comet to show up. There it is. Mm-hmm. Push a little bit. I did have that other thruster from the Went. So Went, was that what it's called? So maybe I could have like one thruster for short-term stuff, and now I actually have to slow down. So for short term, have the shorter range, and then have the hop for when I'm moving a little further, just to save on fuel. If I keep this up a bit, as long as I'm not jumping systems too much, which in this case I'm just moving stuff over to my other base, so. But usually I would stay within the same system, so it shouldn't be too bad. And yeah, I'll have to look for comets in my other system where my network node is. Have you played like Elite Dangerous and the other sort of stuff like that? I played Starfield as well. I have some clips of that. Bethesda, so you has their own bit of charm and bugs, but I may get back into that because they're doing the update so that you can fly around more freely. Yeah, I think it was mainly just made for VR. So that's why it looked so weird. I don't have a VR headset, so I played just a demo and didn't get around to doing anything else with that. Yeah, that No Man's Sky had its own issues in the beginning, but it looks like they put in a lot of work to it. And from what I hear from people that played it later, they really liked it. I feel like with this and Vanguard and stuff, every space game is gonna try to do like their own sort of space to planet side sort of gameplay. Which I played a little Vanguard, it's okay. they can improve upon that. Move that. Yeah, there you go. There was a put hotkeys for these. Maybe they do, but they don't say what they are. But yeah, I see what you mean with the cartoony look of it. That's why I like this one. It's a little more detailed and realistic. I would like to see them do a little bit more with the player avatars with Eve. Which maybe they usually do a graphical update regularly, so they'll probably do something with it. Okay, yeah. Because sometimes F is approach and F is interact. So it wasn't very clear on that one. Maybe production is just very dramatic, and that's why they changed the music randomly. Okay. Put that in the field storage, and switch this out. And some of this, I guess, will need to go to network node, but it looks like I could just put that in, it'll last a day. Which that actually reminds me, have you played, what was it? The Dune game? I haven't played it in a while, so I already forgot the game. Dune Awakening. I have some clips of that. I played that for a while, but yeah, you have to constantly add power to the shield, otherwise it'll just leave your stuff to the desert and people could just break it down and steal stuff. So that ended up happening to me. Yeah, probably. It's like you have to constantly keep playing it, or just show up once in a while to keep your power going. Okay. And just add more to that. Yeah, that's should be good for now. Let's look at my inventory. So, yeah, I've got plenty of water ice still. Let's see if I can make some more. Oh, yeah. Deposit. Oh, I guess it maxed out. That's why it didn't go through all of it. I probably didn't even need that second run. Oh, one thing on the UI I don't like as well is red means you have it, white means you don't. Which goes against my UI instincts. Alright, let's see if there's any more in here. Yeah, there is. Not enough to make some more though. Yeah, I'll add this back to my ship and use that. Alright, so that maxes that out. So this 237 fuel, I can use that somewhere else. Um, Sulfide, I can use. Group everything. Hydrocarbons, I could use. Well, I should have added the water in there, but um, afterburner. Maybe I could put afterburner, or maybe I don't have enough room to put that in there. Maybe with other ships, I'll have more nodes to add stuff in. All right, so where's my printer here? Storage. So I'll just go ahead and jump. But yeah, when I was starting this, that was most of the confusion because I saw it as red, and in some cases I had it, but it didn't say uh, change it to red. It still had it as white. So that was another added confusion. I do like the being near the planet here and seeing the rings. In this case, the effect is working as it should be. Oh, from menu can't do it. I have to right click. Let me take this fuel. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I finished the tutorial. I have a network node now. Of course, I named it Sparta. So I learned by interacting with this that it's saved on the blockchain. So I have a hash for it and everything. So that's where assets are stored. Yeah, I'll drop this back in here and add some more fuel to this. But yeah, as I add more fuel, it'll add, yeah, it adds another day to that, which it'll keep running. So that's still online. Well, I'm still using the field items right now, which are online, but I'll use the stuff that I print from here to build the the main ones that I'm gonna have. But yeah, how's it going? So the printer, interact with that. Yeah, so I have some stuff in there, not everything. Oh yeah, and you're gonna get an ad in 5 minutes, by the way. All right, so I'll need more of. Well, let's see what else I can find with this one. Um, I have 7 here. I have 4 of this. Which one should I pick first though to build? This one I need building foam, so I can't build that yet. Oh yeah, I guess that's the question. Can I build building foam with this? Well, since it's still an early development build, I would give it a lower score than if it were. Okay, so yeah, the mini printer. Let me pull that up. Small scale industry services. Yeah, it should say right here what it builds. So, content update. But yeah, with it, even though it's early development, I like what they're doing so far, and I want to see progress made to it and see what what comes out of it. So I won't rate it just yet. So in that case, I'll just plug in what I have in here. And then for this one, I'll need to get more hydrated sulfide matrix. So this is the unrefined stuff before I get water out of it. So let me, now that I have the fuel, I guess let's explore this system and see if we can find some. Trojan Drift. Take a look. Okay. Guessing plenty of asteroids over here. Oh, what's that? There's a derelict over here. Yeah, so this is a little more visible. Ingot, char, slag. Need comets. I want to check around me first before start heading towards an area. Yeah, let's approach this one. Slag. So this is more of a regular asteroid area. Slag. Ingots. Char. Oh, there's this guy, a watcher. Let me move a little further. Okay, some others will pop up. Slag. Yeah, that looks like a derelict. Ingot. Okay. Maybe not in this particular location then. Like, I would prefer, because I explored this area, that it would just show up automatically when I jump here, but I think it's still based off of distance. Alright. Maybe Inner Ruin sounds like it's more derelicts. Trojan Garden. Let's go there. do like there's more light over here. Okay. Slag, slag, slag. Char, ingot, slag. I figure the further away from the star, the more I'll find comets. I guess not in this particular system. Let's look over here. Oh, really? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Blue for water, right? So... okay. So this particular area, the color of it has some meaning to it. Well, yeah, considering this is mostly slag in this area. See if the color changes as I move over here. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, I guess we're a little too close to the star here. Let's see what other type of fuel I can make then, if that's the case. Do we know what building foam is made out of? Because if it's slag, then that's perfect. Alright. Let me pick something else then. Did I look over here? Two objects. Oh, moons. I have a rift over here, but probably won't be over there. Okay. Yeah, let's try here. Likely it's derelicts in that location, but best to check everywhere. Okay. Still pretty bright. Yeah, you got some ships over here. No point of interest. Well, let's keep moving into the dark and see if something pops up. Well, this is mostly cloud at that point. Cloud and derelicts. Well, that's... Okay. Take a look over here. Or over here, actually. And maybe I could pick something up over here? Who knows? I'll wait for my stuff to charge. Something else popped up. Good thing I got more fuel. I figure I'd find some cargo holds or something around here. To at least make up for no comets. Maybe I need scanners to go through this. All right. Something popped up again. Yeah, I guess not. Whoops. Did not mean to hit 3. Meant to hit F3. Alright. 9 objects here. Already looked here. Got the rift here. Yeah, it's mostly derelicts. I thought that would be more useful. Already looked here. Okay, maybe I need to jump back over here. Cause I picked this system because it was closer to the one that I was already at, so ideally it wouldn't cost too much. Yeah, the Outer Vestiges has a bunch of stuff in it. In this case, I just need enough to build my printer. The rest I could use for fuel afterwards. Because now I have my refinery built too. keep moving a bit, or for those to show up. I have to be right on it, basically. I'm wondering what a Glenta asteroid is, or what material I can make with that. Let's wait a little bit. Let's pick everything up. Yeah, it really is the dark area. Hmm. Look at the inventory again. So this will actually be building material for my printer, field printer, and then anything I build with those I can use to uh build my tier 1 structures. Whatever's left over of this, I'll turn into fuel as well, or at least extract the components. Okay. Oh, thanks for watching. Yeah, I just noticed not many people were doing it, so I figured it would be the best time to. But yeah, thanks for joining. Thanks for being my first sub as well. Uh, yeah, keep an eye out. I'll I'll keep playing this as long as the trial is still going on. But you'll probably see me on Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays usually. I'll keep an eye out on the dates for this one. I'll probably stream a bit more of that. Yeah, have a great night. All right, I'll go ahead and jump to my current spot. I do like that effect. That's pretty nice. Up to my field storage. Where is my Oh, it's down there. Yeah, so I don't show up in the exact position every time, it seems. Alright, drop that off. And finish the building of that. Drop all this off. I'll just leave that there in case I have other requirements that require that compound. Okay. Now for the mini printer, I'll need printed circuits and reinforced alloys. Oh, silica grains, palladium, which I do have in the other location. Yeah, but I only have 44 palladium. So that's gonna be something I get stuck with for a bit. Other one. So reinforced alloys, the printed circuits, however, let's see. Yeah, it's a good thing there's a search on those circuits. Silicon grains again. Which, did I not bring any over? All right. So I don't have any. Oh, welcome back from the ad. I don't have any of those crystals in here. Stack these. I'll need to bring them from my other base. So, another field trip. Which, I guess I have enough fuel for that. Let's see. It's just me going back and forth, it seems. I have what I need, it's just in the other one. Work over there. Okay. Open the cargo. Silk grains. I'll take that. Oh, I can only fit 520 in there. I still have some water ice as well. Hydrocarbon residue. I don't think I need too much of that. Iron rich nodules. I don't think I need much of that either. Alright, let's just jump. Now, if there's a way I could just get water directly from the place I'm in, then that'd be perfect. Where is up there? Okay. Before it was below, now it's above. Um, I'll drop this off. So how many do I need here for printed circuits, reinforced alloys? I need a good amount. This one, well, okay. Circuits, maybe? Yeah. So this I can make some stuff with this. Oh, that UI again. Alright. See how much I can make. Well, 102 runs though. Maybe I can make a bunch here. See how much I really need, and then I'll just hold off. Maybe I'll make 20 and then stop. But that's good to know. The printed circuits, I seem to have a lot of capacity to make. Alright, I'll stop from there. Add that to the field storage. I'll withdraw these as well, just because I don't know what else I could use these on. Printer. I'll add those. See what else I could use then. Building foam. Enforced. Okay. Thermal composites I could use here. And then that's something else, didn't I? Hmm. Okay. Still generating energy here. Still have capacity. Still need to build these in order to use the capacity here. Okay. So industry. Put the printers here. Heavy refinery. Okay. Yeah, let me build a mini berth then. I'll just drop some stuff off here. Yeah, still need reinforced alloys. Okay. Reinforced alloys for this one too. Yeah, that's why I built this one. Platinum. Copper. Have. Wait a minute. Okay, so I did have that. Let's see how much I produce. It's actually a lot. Yeah, I guess I might as well just go through all of this as from slag, so at least I'll have this nearby in various parts of the system. If I need that alloy, then it's good. I'll be able to pick that up relatively easily. No, but I'll need a lot of palladium. Oh, it's still going. It looked like it was pausing for a bit. Okay. Draw that. 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 All right. Don't need the circuits. Wait. I guess I need the scheme. That. I guess I can make that ammunition. Base autocannon. Yeah, I should build this. Let's see. Right now I'm unarmed. Now, looking at... Let me pull this up. No, that wasn't it. I need to look at fittings, right? Yeah. Okay, so I do have a empty slot. What else could I put over here? empty low slot, high slot. Yeah, let's build a weapon. um, build printer. Interact. I just need build one. Not me. Okay, hold on. Draw, build storage. So deposit for one run. There you go. Oh, that's gonna take a while, it seems. Dang. Cancel. Or wait, no. I guess it'll just go through anyway. Artemis 2 astronauts reporting burning smell coming from the Artemis 2's toilet. That's concerning. Burning heater smell. No danger. Okay. Well, that's your space news. Yeah, who's been following the Artemis missions? Yeah, I think they're about to hit the dark side of the moon tomorrow maybe. So we'll see if there'll be radio silence for 45 minutes while they're moving around it, and hopefully they'll have some people taking pictures of that area and try to, maybe they'll do some sensor readings, not sure. Yeah, this makes sense. It's a autocannon, so it's gonna take a while to build. Okay. Let me wrap that into the ship. And I guess the ammo would take a while too. Some information on this one though. Is this the ammo for it? No, let's take a look. This one, yeah, it's ammo. It should take relatively less time. All right. Let's look at the fitting. Where is it? Hardware. Let's see. So it has like the list of all the different options, but narrow it down to what I currently have. All carpet fittings. Okay. Pull up the inventory, it seems. cannon. Alright, cool. So now I have something over here. Can't see the weapons, but they're there. Oh, here you can. Nice. Big gun sticking out of there. Yeah, I haven't played Eve recently, but I'm wondering what the latest UI update or the graphical update did with the detail on the guns. Looks like this is pretty detailed. Okay. So what I wanted to do. Oh hey, welcome back. For those who were in the ad break, I was actually just talking and didn't notice that it was still at the break. All right. Actually, let's see specifically how much I need and print that. I need 11 more here. I think I need 11 more. So 31. Okay. Well, I guess we'll start with 11 and see. Seven. Oh, the quantity. It's not number of runs. Um, see. Oh, oh, okay. Could just do one run 8. All right, so I'll need more palladium so that I can get one more run for reinforced alloys. Okay. Look at the refinery again. Yeah, I still had some in here, but not enough. Dang. Okay. So I'll just go to a slag area then. Yeah, I've got some ammo here. Oh yeah, it doesn't show up on my UI yet. Oh wait, no. Fitting. I have to turn it on, don't I? Yeah, I have it here, but offline. Okay, so it is online. Yeah, because I have it fitted right here. Interesting, there's no window or anything. I guess It's just all cameras and sensors. I'm just inside there in a cocoon. Well, capsule, cocoon, same thing. All right. Well, I guess I'll have to look around here. Stone cluster. Yeah, I'm looking for slag now. Yeah, and I'll see a bunch of slag around here. I just need all the indicators to pop up. Yeah, I have to right click and approach, even though I'm locked. Got some char. Or, yeah. Oh, is it not doing the animation, it seems? Oh. 3 doesn't work anymore? Let me turn that off. Oh, wait. That's not it. How do I turn that off? Why is 1 the gun now? And even though when I select 1, it is now the cutting laser. Oh, that just got confusing now. Well, then what's 3? All right. But it's nice to see the gun working. Yeah, taking a little longer to oh. So memory gain, so I guess I got some XP off of that. Guess as I keep doing things, it'll keep going. Alright. Cool, so let's warp back. Spatial awareness. There's a big rock over here. Speaking of situational awareness, do I need to warp again? No, it should be right here. Oh, there it goes, just appearing. Field storage. I'll drop that off. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just go through that. We'll see if we'll build this printer, and then I think I'll end it for tonight. Getting a little late now, so luckily I have the day off tomorrow, but you know, I don't want to end up sleeping in late only to have to wake up early the next day. Yeah, so I'll just completely burn through this platinum palladium matrix so that I can get enough palladium to get through that. I don't think that'll be enough though. Oh, but if you are still watching, I guess I have another 5 minutes before the next ad break, so well, I guess I'm about to leave anyway, so we can snooze that for now. Alright, so I'll drop this off. The field storage. And back to the printer. Deposit more. Yeah, I think that's it. Just enough for 2 runs. Okay. I'll drop that into the field storage. All that one too. And then click away from here. Mini printer. We'll fill that up. Then the mini berth. Fill that one up. And we'll need to get some more for that. But yeah, now the mini printer, maybe we'll get some maybe we'll more efficiently build these items. Yeah, I guess it sort of prints all of the structure there. Okay. Let's see. Okay, online units. So this has to connect to... Yeah. This has to connect to the other stuff. Alright, building foam. Only reinforced alloys, carbon weave, and thermal composites just to make a little bit of building foam. All right, so Tholen aggregates. Okay. What's this? A Karam stack, nickel iron veins, make coil gun ammo, pressed coolant, iron rich nodules. Okay. E2 fuel. Manufacture component echo chamber. Interesting. Yeah, the Nomad program frame. I'll have one of those in the other location, but I may need to. I guess I'll need to look for some more. Hmm. Okay. Printed circuits, mining lenses, upgraded mining lens, plasma charges. Okay, other ways to make reinforced alloys, so that's good. Okay, so Tholen nodules, now this is a use for those. Okay, I can make more synthetic mining lenses. Cool. So this expands what I could do. It's just put of Sparta on everything. Alright, so this one. Yeah, I'll need at least one other run of reinforced alloys, another one of carbon weave. This one. Yeah, same here. So actually, I should probably focus on putting this stuff. Can I take this one out? No, it'll just stay there, it seems. Okay. That's fine. And for the nursery, 20 building foam. Okay. Okay. You know what? I don't see some of these in here. Yeah, so I guess I do need to keep the field ones at least. Bulwark shield generator, carbon weave. Oh, I do have required stuff for carbon weave. What else is it used for though? Thermal composites. Okay. So I actually do have the stuff I need for that. Let's focus on the refinery first. Um, I need more for that one. Just do enough for one run. That's more than enough. Plug all of that in. Refinery. Plug that. Oh, I think I needed some here too. No, I don't. Carbon weave, I need 6 more. Oh, did I just use up all that I could have used for the carbon weave? Oh man. I can make another reflex. What is the carbon weave? Here. Oh, it is. I ran out of the minimum. Oh, shoot. Dang. I can just do a partial run? Man. Okay. And then guess I'll need to go to the refinery. And yeah, drop that off. Might as well go through all the feldspar. Oh, the ad's about to start soon, so hang tight. Nothing's really going to happen here. Okay. There you go. More reinforced alloys here. Reinforced alloys here. All right. It's always palladium. Deposit this. Welcome back, um, everyone from the ad. So yeah, I made the carbon parts now. So I just took I'm just taking the hydrated sulfide matrix and converting that so I can make some more fuel, and also I could reuse this residue in other places. But yeah, fill up my cargo hold with this ore. It does make a lot of water, so that's good. I may need to go to a what was it? Slag asteroid. Get some more from that because I need more palladium. All right, this, that, and that. Um, platinum, palladium. Oh, I guess I have some in here still. Yeah. Okay. That's one run at least. And then I don't think that was enough. So the carbon weave I should be good with. I think that was enough to make armor alloy. Reinforced alloys, I mean. Right. I only have 30. So in that case, I'll have to make some more fuel. Eight runs, that's not too bad. Play. Well, I have a good amount here already still. Let's keep going with that. Oh, froze a bit there, but now it's keeping going now. So if I do find comets, I would get a good amount of stuff there. So that's good. Yeah, so that should be all of it. That back into my ship. Plug that in. Oh, oh, I can gauge how much I want to add. That's nice. Okay, let's look at my inventory again. Yeah, and you see the UI is sort of stuck at what it was. I mean, I guess that's a good place to stop it. Because I'll probably need to restart the game in order to get all of my modules to show properly. So that's, yeah, I guess we'll end it there. Log off safely. Oh, yeah. Let's end it there. And thanks for watching. Yeah, I think I'll keep playing this until the trial has ended. And yeah, keep an eye out, follow, like, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn notifications on so you see when I'm streaming again. And yeah, have a good start to your week, everyone.